What do you hear? What do you say, you fuck?
You're welcome, Prax.
Oh,
You know what
man.
I have to say about that?
Fucking nerds.
What are you? So how's everybody's week going, man? It's been rough this past couple weeks. We didn't post the last episode on time, and I apologize. A lot of technical difficulties going on this week, but how's everybody's week going?
Just say it was my fault.
A lot.
You fucking Armenian motherfucker.
It's been a lot with me. You guys know what's been going on with me.
Yeah, for those who don't know, Chamber has butthole cancer.
He's also going through a sex change.
Yeah. coming up in a few months, his name will be Chamberita.
Yes.
Chamberita.
Chamberita is the fucking...
Sounds like a fucking dish. Sounds like a Mexican. Sounds like a Mexican dish, you know.
Well, I mean,
it's either a Mexican
or a drink.
Mexican dish, or it's like his own
like
version of a margarita.
Yeah, it sounds like a fancy alcoholic drink. Yeah, like I feel like that's like something I'm gonna like give a girl. Be like, oh yeah, I call that the Chamberita. They would not drink that.
Chamber's gonna look like fucking Respucia.
Yeah.
Dude, I've seen myself as a woman. I did one of those filters. I make an ugly woman. There's no way I'm gonna be a woman. Can't do it. Yeah. Sorry.
Chambers' signature margarita is the Chamberita officially. But there's secret. You know how like at the Guinness there's like that foam at the top. It's just gonna be Chambers' frothy cum. That's what it is. That's how it's Chambers. That's the Chamberita.
That's fucked up.
Oh my god.
What? It's good for the soul.
Yeah, when they drink, that's gonna be like, this is salty.
Just like Chamber.
Why is it so salty?
Bar, he'd be like, "Oh, there's sardines in there. Don't worry about it." Okay, gotta get your protein.
All right, so hey, last week you had a rant, or the last episode, I mean, you had a rant about fucking Ubisoft.
Yes, I did.
I have my own little rant from yesterday.
Okay.
And it has nothing to do with Ubisoft. This goes out directly to you, Subway.
Yes, I did.
You retarded motherfuckers.
Okay, here we go.
Dude, he was mad about Subway yesterday.
Yeah. So, I placed an order for some subs on the app. The wife wanted, and I both got our ones we usually get, a chicken teriyaki sub. She specifically said, not toasted, cucumbers, black olives, and lettuce. That's it.
Okay.
I ordered mine. I got mine toasted. I said I wanted lettuce, tomato, onion, pickle, banana pepper.
Right.
I get that shit home. Motherfucker's covered in black olives and cucumbers. I called them up. I'm like, yo, you guys totally ruined my sandwich. If it had been like one black olive that fell on there, I can live with that. Because, you know, if you go to a place,
pick it out.
You've seen it before. Like here in Florida, you go to Publix and they're making them there. Sometimes they're grabbing a handful, one or two falls into like the bin with the lettuce or something. I could deal with that. But this was loaded with that shit.
Yeah, Iceman was pissed. He opened up his sandwich. I was there. He opened up his sandwich. He's like, fucking Subway. I was like, what happened? He's like, they got olives on my damn sub. I was like, you don't like olives? He's like, no. And then he's like, excuse me, I gotta go back to fucking Subway and fix this.
Now, granted, this Subway is literally 30 seconds away from my apartment. But it's the fact that I gotta go back outside where it's cold and rainy. I gotta walk across God's creation in my complex because all these motherfuckers can't get a fucking roof done.
Yeah.
Drive all the way back up there, get this shit, come back and walk through all that shit again. It's like, man, fuck you, Subway. You're a bunch of fucking retards. Lick my ass.
Oh, just like that.
Well,
make sure when they do,
Subway.
make make sure when they do, there's like a bunch of olives at the bottom.
You know
so
what?
that when they lick
I
it,
hope
they just get, like, a
Subway-
couple of doop, doop,
I'm gonna
like,
pour
it, like
ranch on
shoots
it.
in their mouth out your
I'm
asshole.
gonna pour ranch
Yeah.
on my ass.
You know what?
Do it.
I hope Subway is watching this stream, and they feel so bad about Iceman that they just send us like gift cards full of like
Yeah.
sub.
Oh no, we ain't getting no sponsorship from them.
Subway, holla at your boy. All right, your tuna subs are fire. Okay.
Yeah, hey, you may not get a fucking goddamn sponsorship, but we
Yeah.
do.
I know DoorDash ain't sponsored me after all the shit I talked about them.
Neither is
See,
Ubisoft.
really quick. Good open for conversation now, because now I want to know.
Oh, yeah.
So I want to know everybody's routine order from Subway. Like, we know Subway's not necessarily the greatest sandwich shop ever.
No, they're not.
But like,
They're
if you
probably the
gotta
worst.
go, I mean, that's arguable. There's some really bad ones out there. But like, if you were to take the number one sandwich from Subway that you would order every time without fail, like if you just had to deal with one, what's that one? I know mine. I'll start off with mine to let y'all think if you want.
No,
It's
I
the
already
same
know
thing
mine.
every time.
I already
I know
know mine
mine.
too. I've been getting the same sandwich from Subway since I was a little kid. That's how
Dude,
sad.
same.
That's how sad it is. And the funny thing is, I could be that guy, go outside the box with Subway, but I never do. My mom made my order that one day on Subway when I was a little kid, and I've been getting it ever since. But the only thing that
I mean, fuck
changes
it.
is the toppings I put on there. That's the only thing that changed.
All right, so mine is the same every time. I don't know what it is, but I think it's just a nostalgia thing for me because I used to get it all the time as a kid.
Yeah.
So like every single time I go there, I always get the same thing. All right, so let me hear yours.
Who, me?
Well, like I
Start
said,
off.
mine, like I said, for me, it's for the longest time, ever since they introduced it, has been the sweet onion chicken teriyaki.
Okay. All right.
I'm
well-
sad that the one bread they don't have anymore is the honey
Honey
oat.
oat. Honey oat. That
Honey
the
oat
best
was
fucking bread.
fire.
It was so delicious, and they got rid of it. That's the one thing. Subway, bring back the honey oat. Bring back
The
the
only
honey
thing
oat,
that's
please.
halfway decent in retrospect is the Italian urban cheese.
I only
The
get the
Italian
Italian
urban
urban
cheese bread is so good.
cheese when I do multiple orders, and I'll do I'll get like a meatball marinara, or I'll do that Italian sub. But
Yep.
that's when I have those coupons and I'm like going out. But like my
Right.
basic sub is still the same. I've never changed it.
Well, it's like yesterday
Okay.
when I made my order, I had a coupon, and it was 3 subs for $17.99.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't beat that.
Yeah, like
18
I would do
18 bucks
that.
for 3 sandwiches. I got a fucking tuna sub. I brought it to work today. That was lunch.
Yeah. Like I would do
There you
that
go.
if I just like I would do that coupon. That's what I do. If I get coupons like that, I'll just buy a bunch of subs and mix match it, and I'll bring it home. Where you're like, hey, you want a sub? And usually I get it right because my mom, she likes
So
like a meatball.
what's your sub? Because Iceman said his. So what the fuck is yours?
Tuna?
Just a tuna?
I'm a tuna sub. I get lettuce, tomato, onions, bell peppers, and I get
Nice.
4. Look, I'm very specific. I get salt and pepper. I get
Mhm.
mayonnaise drizzled on it because sometimes the sub is a little dry.
Right.
So I need that extra mayonnaise with it.
Okay.
And I have them put 4 pieces of olives on it.
yeah.
I have
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of olives on my thing. And that's it, usually.
Okay. All right. Mine is Italian herb and cheese. It's
Mhm.
that garlic shit on both sides, that garlic alioli spread that they have now.
Oh, garlic
That shit's
both
aioli.
pretty
sides.
good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Then I do the meatball, which we all know the meatballs really aren't that great. They're just like frozen meatballs.
Dude, theirs is trash.
It is, but so this is what I do to make up for it. And only because they're terrible meatballs. Like if they were good meatballs, I would just leave it. But they're bad meatballs. And then I have them do obviously like the provolone and then the fucking the little fresh mott slices.
Mhm.
But I have them take like 5 or 6 strips of bacon and put it in the microwave first to get it all cooked and crispy, and then I have it put them on the sandwich and then put it in the toaster. And I ask it specifically that way every time. And I don't think there's ever been a time where I haven't asked it that way. And then I just fucking dump Parmesan on the top, and that's what I do. That's
Of
my sandwich
course
every
you
time.
would.
Really?
Yep.
You do? I figured you would have done like a chicken Parmesan sandwich or something like that from them.
So Chicken parm is probably one of my favorite meals of all time, aside from pizza. But like, their chicken is just like, ugh. It's awful. But I can tolerate the meatballs because even frozen meatballs, even when they are that bad, are tolerable. Like I can still do them. Because like I used to do the frozen meatballs all the time with like stuff like that. Like, don't get me wrong, fresh made meatballs from grandma, can never
Yeah.
fucking pass those up. But like, if I have no choice and I have to deal with frozen meatballs, I can deal with it as long as there's other things. That's why I get the bacon, because the fat kind of flavors up the sauce a little bit more, and it just makes it a little bit better.
Do you remember, or I'm probably showing my age here on this one now, but they had one
You probably
sandwich
are.
there years ago. It was called the chicken pizziola.
I don't remember.
It was like, you know how they got the, not like the diced chicken, but like, you know, like the thin chicken breasts that they sell.
Yeah.
It was
Okay.
like 2 of those covered in marinara, pepperoni, I think like the capicola, and I think provolone.
Okay.
And then they toasted that shit down, and it was fucking amazing. But I'm
Okay.
looking here at their app right now. They have one here. They have a meatball pepperoni.
That sounds good.
Okay. I could maybe fuck with that. I'm not really huge on pepperoni, like in a sandwich. I'm fine with it on a pizza, but I don't know. Can't do it on a sandwich.
Now this sandwich was pretty good. My buddy had me try when we went to Subway. He didn't think I would like it, so we split a sub, and it was called a sriracha chicken sub. And it was when they had these special limited edition flaming hot Fritos that they were putting on the actual sandwich. So
Okay.
what it was grilled chicken, sriracha sauce, then these flaming hot Cheetos that they put on them like sriracha Frito chips, and you put whatever toppings you wanted on it. And we got like, you know, we went basic. We got like lettuce, tomato, and that put on there. We didn't go over the top with anything else. And it was pretty good. I didn't think it would be. Oh, and he had like a little ranch drizzled over it too. And it was really fucking good. Now, I know some of y'all aren't really ranch dressing lovers, but the way the sriracha sauce mixed with the ranch was really fucking good. So
Okay.
it really gave it like a really good, like,
I don't have an issue with ranch.
taste.
It's just,
well, some people don't like ranch. I personally, I like ranch. It's like my favorite dipping sauce and stuff. Like sometimes I do like that. I do that chicken bacon ranch fries where it's like you get like
that's good.
shredded cheese, bacon, and then you drizzle the ranch over them and stuff. And that's good. That's good eating to me.
but
All right, fair enough.
if you offer me a plate of buffalo wings and you say, here's some ranch sauce, I'm
Get it
gonna
away
stab
from
you. I'm gonna stab you.
Yeah. Get it away from me.
If I don't
It's
see
blue
a
cheese or
fucking,
nothing.
yeah, if I don't see a gallon of the chunkiest of chunky blue cheese sitting there next to them wings, get the fuck away from me. I'm calling the
I
cops.
Yeah,
can't.
seriously.
I can't do
That
blue
is a
cheese.
fucking hate crime.
I can't do blue
I don't know,
cheese.
man.
I'm a ranch dressing guy. I can't do blue cheese.
Shout out to our editor from Buffalo. He's the blue cheese king, so he'll be very
Now,
happy with that.
shout
He's
out
gonna
to
spoil
Bob.
Canadian
Chamber
cracker
later.
himself, Buffalo Born TV.
Shout out to Buffalo Board. When he came down, he's like, Shane, Buff, when he came down to visit me, he's like, Shane, I'm coming down with the taste of Buffalo. And he brought me nothing but Buffalo related snacks and things. So I tried like some sort of hot dogs that are exclusive to Buffalo that we'd put on a grill. And
Thought you were
my
gonna say
mom
they
and
were
them,
expired.
they really liked them. Buff brought me these canned soda drinks. Those were really good. Ramirez drunk like half a case of them up.
Of course he would.
They were called Auntie Anne's. Buff brought me a thing of their signature blue cheese. Now, my roommate at the time, not the one I have now, but another one, it was a girl. She ate that entire thing of blue cheese. I said you could have something.
It was called Auntie Anne's?
The drinks were called Auntie Anne's.
Really?
Like the pretzel shop?
Yeah, I was gonna say we got the pretzel shop on the East Coast, but
I think it's called Auntie Anne's.
It was that place that I wanted to bring you last time you came. Remember when we were at the mall? I wanted to bring you to Auntie Anne's, but we just didn't have the money.
Yeah, I think it was called Auntie Anne's. The drinks were called Auntie Anne's, I think.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's something different.
I have to double check with, but I'm pretty sure they were called Auntie Anne's though.
Maybe it's spelled.
I mean, he's on East Coast too.
It could be spelled differently too. You know.
Yeah, it could
Maybe.
be. And there was like a blueberry something drink. They were fizzy drinks, but they were really good. And then he brought me some marinade for like, you know, when you like want to do some barbecue ribs and stuff. And he brought that, and dude, we still got a little bit of that left that we're saving up to do like a rib, do some ribs with. But dude, that marinade he gave us was fucking amazing. And
Okay.
yeah, so we're doing that right now. So that was really delicious. And we really enjoyed all those. So fuck. But yeah. We're that was just delicious. And what else did he bring me? No, I think that was it. But other than that, it was really good. But he really went all out, and like we had the hot dogs and all that, and that was some good ass. Oh, he brought my mom the biggest bottle of Crown Royal I ever saw. Like shout out to Buff on the Crown Royal. If you want to get it good with my mom, cigarettes or Crown Royal. That's how you get it good with my mom.
Or hit that Cash App.
Yeah, hit that Cash App. Hit that Cash App, Candy J. Yeah, she gonna get mad if I don't say hit that Cash App. You know, so yeah.
Isn't it really hashtag Candy J? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I think it's called hashtag Cash App Candy J 9 or something like that. Like I'll have to
link will be in the description. Send Chambers' mom money.
Yeah, send my mom money. She just loves to dude, she doesn't even care about the extra money. Like send her $1. She don't give a fuck. She just likes to hear the cha-ching pop up on her damn phone.
Yeah, she just loves that sound. It's so funny.
Leave a note on there saying we love Chambers' mom, but Chambers a bitch.
Yeah. And make sure no, don't say that. Don't say that. When if you do end up sending her
fuck
something,
you,
just say
fucking dick.
We love you, Chamber.
Just say like something sincere, like "Hey, from the Watchers of the Growers Not Showers podcast," something like that. You know, like it'll make her feel good.
Yeah, my mom loves a Cash App, man. Just wait till she discovers Venmo and Google Pay, then it's all fucked up after that.
Apple Pay too.
Dude, she had Apple Pay, but she didn't. Good thing I didn't tell her how to use it because she would have.
Also, this is completely separate.
I confiscated her iPhone. It's like
all
right
this.
here.
Yeah, this is completely separate to all this, but I'm not sure if we said it on the last podcast, but we should mention it. We have a friend of ours. Her name is Samantha. Her streaming name is Breaking Mom, and she's kind of going through cancer right now, and she's just trying to support her kids and just keep everything up and running in the whole bodily function area as far as the chemo treatments and everything else. We're going to link her GoFundMe in the description below, so be sure to help her out with that. She is in desperate need, and she would appreciate it. A whole ton.
Everybody realize this. I said it on one of my last streams when I did it. If you donate, just remember this: 100% of the money goes to her. We don't see a penny.
Yeah, we don't see that.
We don't get nothing. We have no affiliation with this GoFundMe page. This is 100% her. So every penny you put in there goes to her.
Yeah.
And
just want to make sure everybody realizes that, because sometimes people are like, well, what do you guys get out of it? I bet you're getting something. No,
we get nothing out of this.
We're just helping
a friend. Yeah, we get a friend who gets to be a little happier every day. That's what
and
we get.
Gets to be around a bit longer. Yeah. And the cancer she is fighting is cervical cancer, in case y'all are curious what kind. And she just beat cancer again, and then she got re-diagnosed. And
what was the cancer that she had before?
Metastatic, I think she said, something like that.
Oof.
Yeah, I can't remember, but she and then also what this is just, they took her funding away for treatment. So this is also why we are really promoting it, because they took her insurance away. She has no insurance, and we want her to. She's basically given up, but we're still fighting for her to continue on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know what? We ranted before about things. Fuck you, state of Colorado.
Yeah,
fuck you, Colorado. She has said that it's not just her. There's other people that have cancer that they had their insurance and shit pulled,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
but
bullshit.
they give it to everybody else.
Yeah.
Who
And
to not get
she's
political on here, but they give it to other people on
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
and it's
No,
like
it's not necessarily political, but it's just
Well,
like,
no, 'cause it
like
is.
the
It's
fuck,
like-
people need help.
they give it all to the fucking illegals, giving them like fucking hotel rooms and shit and benefits, but people like her who desperately need it, hey, guess what? Fuck you. We're pulling your shit away.
yeah.
Yeah, it's stupid.
But once again,
So please help her out.
yeah, but once
Yeah, she's
again,
gonna need
like, just do what you can. Anything helps. Thank you for like just taking time out of your day to check us out and listen to that, because that's just really important to us. Like, we stream
Yeah.
and talk
And
about it all the
also-
time.
Yeah, and also if obviously GoFundMe gets a bit of a cut of the donations that go in there, so I will ask Samantha later. And if anything, she can put her Cash App in the bottom, so this way the money can
Oh,
go
I have her
directly to
Venmo. I'm gonna
Oh, okay,
change.
so the
She's got a
Venmo.
Venmo.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's good. So
Yeah,
so
I'll
we'll
send
put
you.
that down in the
She
description
sent
as
me
well.
her Venmo because we're gonna change it from her GoFundMe to her Venmo, because the fact that they're
Okay.
taking money out of that's fucking stupid. That
Yeah, that
GoFundMe
makes no
takes
sense.
money.
The whole point of a GoFundMe
Is to help out
raise
the
money for
person.
the person that
Yeah,
needs
that's fucking
Yeah.
stupid.
It's kind of like Twitch.
it.
Yeah. Hey, Twitch is like, we gotta get our cut too, man.
Yeah,
but they
don't
take a little
deserve
bit
that
of a
much.
hard. Dude, they literally get half of my earnings. Half. That's bullshit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you
And-
can always renegotiate with partner, but I wouldn't want to do partner.
I don't think I would want it. You know what? I mean, if the contract with partner was good enough, yeah. Because you get the thing about a partner is you get a set amount, and then you also make your money from the subs and from the biddies. So you would
Yeah.
want a partnership. You just have to maintain your streaming average hours. That's the only thing you would have to do.
Well, to be fair,
So-
the most of the people that are in our streams now, which is nice, they'll donate Prime subs. Like, you'll donate a Prime, or Iceman will donate his or whatever, and like, we do biddies mainly, but still Twitch gets a good portion of your money first before it gets to me, which is
Right.
why, like, I guess you could just do regular donations through a Cash App or through a PayPal or something like
Yeah.
that. But the thing with that is, I think I talked about this a couple podcasts ago, is that when they donate for whatever, like, there's scammers that will go around and they'll donate $10 or like $1 or whatever, and then they'll ask for a refund, and just to have the transaction go through PayPal, there's something going on there where it will charge them like a fee of like $10 for a refund, because usually it's through a business, which technically Twitch is a business. So they do that, and then they get the refund, and then they'll get their dollar back, but it charges you $10. It actually takes money away from you, which sucks. But I think they fixed that. The last time I heard about that was a couple months ago, but I'm pretty sure it's fixed
I think
now.
it's crazy.
but-
They bumped the money up, Davo. I don't know if y'all noticed, but they bumped the money up on the biddies and the fucking subs.
And the subs.
And I don't know why.
What's
I think the
crazy
subs
is
was
that
perfect.
they didn't change they didn't change the flat value on the Prime sub. It's still $4.99.
Yeah, I think the actual biddy price is too much. I mean,
It's too much.
I think $1.20 was fair.
Yeah.
But now they jumped it up to like $1.40 or $1.60 now.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to look.
And I
later,
think the
but-
sub price was fair. $5, you can't beat that. Like,
Yeah, $5 is simple.
I
But
think
I
$5
feel,
is
I feel
fair.
like $8 is too much. $8
It really
is
is.
too much.
I
But
feel
for-
like it is.
With the Prime sub though, that's the only one where you're getting the full amount.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was the full amount of the previous sub, so it's still $4.99 for the sub flat, no matter
Yeah,
what.
but
It's
$5.
It's not the
Just-
$7.99. Yeah, I'd rather get a Prime sub than get a fucking thing. But I mean, then again, they're still paying that. It's either they're paying the $15 a month, or they're just getting it through Metro. That's usually what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I
that-
mean,
yeah,
like,
that's-
From some
I
other
take my
third-party
Prime
service.
sub. Yeah, I give it to you. I give it to Chamber, but I
Yeah,
also give
whoever's
it.
there.
Yeah.
I give it to I have a few people. I usually kind of like spread it around.
Yeah. I move it around
Yeah,
from
I can-
everybody. I think the
Never
only
moved it
person.
around. I'm not gonna lie. I'm
have.
giving it to Chamber every single
Yeah.
month. Every fucking
Well,
month.
it's
I
like the
give
pre
it to
not
Chamber.
not this month. This month I gave it I think to Prax, but the month before I think I gave it to Courtney.
No, you gave it to me
Yeah.
the other month.
No, I
You gave it-
gave it to Courtney one month.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah, he did.
I can't remember. Yeah, I think I did Biddle last month because Biddle I call him
Diddle.
Diddle.
Mr. Smiles.
I called him Diddle.
Mr. Diddle.
Biddle.
Mr. Diddle.
Biddle subs me all the time, and you know, so I wanted to get a founder's badge on his, so I had to show love to him. So I subbed to him with my Prime, but usually I move it between Davo and Courtney. But now that Biddle got it, I'm probably gonna be moving it to you next, and then you know after that we'll see where it goes. Like I'll just be moving around.
I just do regular sub for everyone else, and I do Prime for you, because at the end of the day, when they take half, it's going to be roughly the same amount anyway.
Right.
Because if you think about it, the sub is $8, so if they take half, it's still $4. It's only $1 off of what Prime would normally be.
But you
so
know
I give
what?
You the Prime, I give
I
everybody else
really
my
wish
sub.
it would. I really wish my career would have taken off on Kick, because that Kick partnership is fucking gnarly, bro. You get 75. You get what? I think 95% of it, or 80.
Well, nobody
90?
said. Nobody said that we can't do it, but the thing is like they have requirements to stream every day, like it's a 9 to 5, except it's just 4 hours instead of 8.
Hey,
you have
I
to
can stream
4 hours.
I could stream 4 hours a day on there. That don't fuck every day. 4 hours. I could do that. That ain't no problem.
I wouldn't mind doing that if it was a legitimate income.
Yeah,
I mean, I would literally do it
if I had the following
but
that
it's just a matter of getting the following on Twitch first, then moving to Kick.
Well, I would probably want to move to Kick. Like, a lot of people are moving to Kick just in general. Like, my friend Maria, she was a really good Twitch streamer. But she found out she can get more on Kick. And, so she kind of went to Kick. She streams on both, but she focuses more on Kick because she wanted that partnership. And she's so close to actually getting the partnership because she's close to meeting the prerequisites for the partnership. So she's really putting a lot of work into that. And she's a grinder, so she does like 9-10 hour streams, and she does really good, and she's very consistent. So she keeps about a good 20-30 viewers, but you gotta to really make partner, you gotta, I think their partner is like 60 or 70 viewers instead of like I think Twitch you have to maintain 75 viewers unless they changed it, or 100 viewers or something like that. So I think that things have changed. I'm not sure, I'll have to check, but she still does really good for what she does. Like, she makes pretty solid. Does really good. But if I could find that little oomph in Twitch or Kick to really put me where I need to be for streaming and get my shit out there more.
You just gotta find the right game, that's all.
Well, I think I found some good games. Right now, Marvel Rivals is a good game, I think, but there's so many people doing it that I'm saturated in it. And I'm being honest, I'm not that good of a Marvel Rivals player, so I don't really stand out.
Like, you got your big names like Tim that are playing it right now.
Tim's focused on it hard right now. That's his jam right now.
He gave up on that COD shit.
My thing with fucking streaming is that, like, at the end of the day, like, me and Chamber talk about this shit all the time, because we get into big conversations while I'm at work, and, like, we'll just be talking all fucking night about this shit. But my thing as far as figuring out Twitch and, like, how it works and how to get at least a semi-decent following, I don't think it's the game. I really don't think. I mean, I think a big part of it is the game, like, especially when there's a community out there for it, of course. Mm-hmm. Like, eventually it is that, especially when a bunch of people are into that and a lot of people like watching it. Mm-hmm. Like, yes. But I think at the end of the day, it really is just you going in there and having a fun-ass fucking time. People are looking for wholesome content. They want to go in there. They want to see you having a good time. They want to see everybody else having a good time. Because I think after the last 4 to 5 years has literally, whether it would be in politics, whether it be in life or in the world or in school, has just been non-stop fucking problems and drama. Never mind financial issues too. So everybody's just looking to have a good fucking time. People just want to party. They just want to have fun. Like, we just had a really rough go of it. Like, if you take everything that happened since the end of 2019, between COVID and all the shit that happened governmentally wise, cost of living going up, like not being able to buy a fucking steak for under $30, like fucking, like, having your rent, like, if you look in Jersey right now, like, even my buddy Oscar, like, you guys know Oscar, his rent for the time being for a studio apartment was like $3,700 in New Jersey. It's fucking ridiculous.
God damn.
That's obscene. So
there's
everybody
people
was
here
just
in Florida
and
that
now
rent out a fucking room in their house for like $1,500. Just a room.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane.
It is.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Whereas I literally remember like a little bit before COVID, I could get a studio apartment for like maybe $700, $800, maybe $1,000 if it was in a nice area.
I moved into my place here 8 years ago, and I was paying $7 something for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath apartment.
Yeah, cheap as
1,200
shit,
square
affordable.
foot apartment for $700 something. Now I'm paying at the end of every month, because they put the water bill in there and they put my fucking cable bill in there and shit. It's about $1,500 every month.
Yeah, it's insane. It's over double the price of what you were paying. Yeah, literally.
Yeah, studio apartment
It's
here
insane.
in Austin is about $2,500 to $3,500.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's expensive as shit.
It's like
man.
that
That's
if you go to places
ridiculous.
like Orlando or Fort Lauderdale.
Well,
Something like
Austin,
that, you know?
Austin has now became a gentrified city, just like
Yeah, that
San
too.
Francisco.
That's a big problem too.
Just like San Francisco has become a gentrified city, like people just can't afford to live there. Like, and when I mean gentrified, it's gentrified for millionaire and billionaire people. Like
San
the
Francisco's
average,
become a fucking homeless shit pile, literally.
yeah, it is.
It
Like
is.
the
Man, it
middle
used to be, like, a great
class,
city.
the middle class, even the upper middle class are like poor there. Like
Yeah,
it's just
literally.
ridiculous. Like it's great if you're just going there to sightsee in the popular tourist spots, but like I've told y'all before, if y'all watch those documentaries on about, you know, Silicon Valley and then Silicon Valley spreading into actual San Francisco, and the tech companies taking over these buildings and creating these incubators that cause other businesses and stuff to lose money, to where they're raking in all that money, you're not making any money. People who had the simplest job, like a mechanic or maybe, you know, a grocery store owner, can barely, like, if you don't own a seriously good lucrative business out there, you're not making any money. And
Well,
like
the problem out there is when you don't enforce a law. If I can walk into the Walmart out there with a hammer, smash open a fucking case, take a PS5 and walk out the door with my middle finger in the air, and you guys aren't going to arrest me for shoplifting.
as long as it's under what, $10,000 or something like that.
Under $1,000.
Oh, if it's under $1,000, they don't give a fuck.
And that's
Right,
why all those
yeah.
places out there.
Stealing is
Close
I'd be
legal.
robbing that place. I'd
Stealing
be
is
robbing that
legal.
place every day.
Yeah.
Stealing is legal, and also there's did you see the video on TikTok of somebody robbing a Gucci store? It was literally a bunch. It was crazy, and I'm embarrassed, but it was like a bunch of black people just broke into a Gucci store and all running out with like Gucci bags and clothes and everything, just hauling ass out of the. And security's just standing there staring at them. There's like, what's the fucking point of having security? Like, I get it. But do your
that's the law,
fucking
that's the
job.
law.
Yeah,
But
but
the
do
thing
your
is,
fucking job. I mean, they're
but
taking
out
away.
here- out here is the same thing in a sense. But like the thing is, like, even like because I work security, you guys know that. Like, I'm at the UPS over here, so like my job is simple. If somebody's stealing, I can't physically stop them. I'm not allowed to physically stop them. That's not under the requirements of my job. In fact, we get in trouble if I physically stop them, because if it gets into a physical altercation to the point where I'm now having to beat this motherfucker up or I get hurt, I'm the one liable because I technically started the
Then
fight.
what the fucking
My job
point is
is-
a security guard? Observe
whole
and
point-
report?
Essentially, my job is to call the police and let them know who stole. And what ends up happening is that UPS will just end up firing that employee, and then the cops will come and then they'll arrest him for theft. You know, because they show me their IDs when they come in, so I know who they are.
Right.
So when they walk out, all I have to do, like, the cameras are right there, and then pretty much all my boss asks me to do, like the boss at UPS, if somebody is stealing and they do walk through the metal detectors, even after I want them, if I can't stop them with my words, I let them go, and I just go like this to the camera. I just put like a little finger up, and I'll be like, hey, listen, at timestamp on Friday, whenever I was working, you'll see my finger point up in the air. The employee that walked out right before that stole a package, yada, 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 and then on they go. So at least they have like some form of reprimanding there, like, because they can get fired. But when it's people that don't work there, the only thing they can do is go to the cops, and then they can maybe get arrested. But That's really all I'm there for.
Stupid.
I'm just to make sure that people that aren't allowed in the building don't go in the building, and that when people do steal, I just let the authorities know and my boss know. That's my job.
What people don't know is when Davo gets off work, he goes vigilante, and he's the masked Armenian.
Yes.
He goes around, he beats
the
their
masked
fucking
Armenian.
ass with a crowbar.
Yeah. Throws on a green
No, not with a
hood,
crowbar. Not with a crowbar.
bottle of hot sauce.
With this.
With a baseball bat. What is this?
With a
Supermarket
baseball
simulator?
bat. So this is what I do. It's either this baseball bat, right?
Or a bottle
Or
of Sweet Baby
if it's-
Ray's.
If it's over $1,000, then this comes out. Then I just, whip out the old fucking machete and just hack them to bits.
As much shit as I've
There
ever
we go.
talked about, as much shit as I've ever talked about.
Oh my God. Davo looked like that
the,
dude.
the Arab countries back in their heyday, whatever the when it was like in the hundreds,
Oh, yeah.
the whole thing. It's like, oh, you're caught stealing from a store. They cut off your fucking hand.
Yeah. Davo, when he did that, I just got a Attila the Hun flashback. Like,
Until the hunt.
yeah, this motherfucker looked like he's like one of those members from the Attila the Hun army. Waving around that machete, doing war cries and shit. I thought you were gonna pull out your bottle of Sweet Baby Ray's and drizzle and say you're gonna have their ass barbecued
No,
or
I
something.
don't. You want to know what though? I haven't had a bottle of Sweet Baby Ray's under this desk for at least a couple of weeks, which is very odd.
No, it
'Cause
was
that
on
never
your
happens.
desk. That's why.
No, it's not here. It's not here. I'm all out. I ran out a couple weeks ago.
I'm surprised Davo pulled out a baseball bat and a machete. I thought he was pulling out a fucking pizza paddle.
Oh yeah,
I do have one
I
right
would
there.
punish you with that paddle, bitch. Punish
That's
you.
really what should be the signature weapon. It should be just me being a pizza paddle.
just
Pizza
the
paddle
with
and a
holes
pizza
drilled in
cutter.
it so I can
Punish-
spank
He
you.
like, I'll punish you. I will punish you.
Yeah. It'll be like right here. I think I got it here. See, look,
Can
I
you
got
imagine?
the pizza
Chamber?
pan. Oh, fuck. There we go. My camera glitched out for a second. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties. But here's the pizza pan, right? Got that. And then,
He's gonna put a strap around it. He's gonna look like Captain America.
That's the weapon.
Captain
Why
Armenian.
the it's just
We
incredible.
went through this last time.
I know, but
Chamber.
it's just incredible. This motherfucker just has cooking attire in his bedroom. Like,
Yeah.
where's-
Dude,
pull out your
whatever
fry-
you need.
dude, whip out your frying
Like-
pan, dude. Just whip one out. Just like be like the Looney Tune dude.
I will be honest. There's no frying pan.
I
by
feel
my
like
bed. So
Davo's
it's-
like the Looney Tune guy right now, just whipping out frying pans and
I
random
am
shit. Like,
surprised right now with Davo, the fact that he's been moving around underneath and banging into shit there, that another pizza box hasn't fallen on his fucking head.
Yeah, I know, huh? I got everything though. Look, if I need Parmesan cheese, it's right there. It's just
He's got his
whatever I need.
Parmesan.
Parmesan. All right. Let's do a thing now because you've obviously seen all this shit. I think we've probably done this before. If we've done it before, whatever. What's the weirdest thing you have near your desk? And no, it's not counting that other thing, Shane. We're not doing that. But
Yeah, we can't show that.
like,
If you pull that
Yeah.
out, that has to get cut and put on the Patreon.
Yeah. That's not.
That would be a Patreon clip. It'd have to
Yeah,
be.
that doesn't count.
what are you talking
That
about?
counts because you know what I'm talking about. Fluffy knows what I'm talking about too. You know what I'm
No,
talking about.
no. That ain't even at my bed. No, that's not at my desk.
Well, the other things too. Wait, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna
Yeah.
shut the fuck up.
The only thing I have over here on my desk that I haven't put away in a while, I've got my knife.
Yeah, I got my knife too.
Um,
Mine's right here.
This is just one of my knives, but
A ton, but actually we should just put all mine in storage. But this is mine.
This is mine.
my other one's out
This
in
is-
the living room.
This is my regular one. Well, this is my one that I take out on camping trips because it's nice and heavy and sturdy, and I have a hold on it. This is just my
Yeah,
everyday.
I
just carry
love
that
camping.
around.
It's fun.
This is
Especially-
one of my favorite knives.
my-
This is the one that Davo sent me.
My favorite camping
Yeah.
part of camping
It's a nice knife.
is staying in the hotel room with the AC on.
This is one of my favorite
Fuck the
knives. This is the
outside.
one I would probably take for like, just working in general because I love the
Oh, yeah.
holster.
Yeah, it is great.
Yeah.
You just gotta get a strap for
I
it so you can
almost,
strap
I
it on your
almost
thigh.
believed you there, Chamber.
What, did I work?
Almost.
You put it.
I actually have a nylon belt that I could like put this on, but
Yeah, I
I
know,
feel
but
like
where would you attach it? Would you put it on the thigh, maybe on the hip?
I'm too fat to have that fucking thing on my hip like that. My belly roll would be
On the
hitting
thigh.
it. So I probably have it on my thigh, yeah.
I have this knife
Yeah.
here. This is a nice little one I got.
Or if
Yeah,
I did,
like little
I would
knives like
probably
that,
have
just like
it
this
on
one.
my.
Same idea.
If I did have it on my belt, it would be behind me in like on my back, like right there, or like next to my butt crack. You know, I keep it
Yep.
like back there, because I kind of like things to be hidden a little bit. So I would probably put it somewhere like that. Like I would wear a jacket or something, and then I would just whip it out of nowhere. Like nobody would know I would have this anywhere. But it's
Chamber is
designed
the
to be
epitome
kind of open.
the- Chamber, you're the epitome of the scene from Pulp Fiction. I need you to take this watch and stick it up your ass.
Stick it up your ass.
Stick it right up there.
But yeah, I don't know. I have a lot of things. Like I got the so these.
The
these are all
weirdest
things that I
thing
got
at my
by me.
desk right
Close
now.
by anyway. This little
Yeah.
briefcase.
I'm seeing
and
the
then I
weirdest
got,
thing
like-
at my desk right now is my emo wig.
Okay, that's fair.
And
Yeah, so I got-
maybe my TIE fighter.
I mean, this is all just computer stuff generally. Like these are all hard drives. This is all fixing shit. These are all old phones that I had. Those are all like batteries and disk drives, and this is just a random box full of junk. I don't know. Like I got a water bottle. I got Parmesan cheese. I have like PS4 controllers and PS5 controllers. My
PlayStation
Oculus
controllers. I got PlayStation controllers. Xbox controllers.
headset, my old Cox
um,
router there. I have video games here,
Coffee
notebooks,
mugs.
a box full of lighters.
I've got my 2 Xbox controllers over here.
Obviously, the bat, the machete, a Guitar Hero controller. I'll pull that one up. See,
I
the
got
old
my
school
glasses.
Guitar Hero
I
controller.
got. What else do I have?
I don't know. I can't think of anything else. I mean, like yeah, like the pizza paddle and stuff, and
I got
whatever
hand
else. But that's just underneath of
sanitizer.
the. Yeah, simple stuff.
So I've got
My hard drive bay.
my 2.
And
I've
this-
got look, see.
Oh, those are nice looking. I like those.
This one is my favorite that I got last year.
Yeah, I fucking love that.
It's a hyper shift, blue to purple.
Yeah,
Like depending on the
I
angle.
really like that.
And this one
Why
I've
do
got
Yeah,
I
I
for
like
a
that a
while.
lot.
Why do I like that red one? I love the red one.
Because your favorite color is red and my favorite color is blue. That's why I like the blue one better.
I don't know. I wouldn't say red's my favorite color. I just like the color red. I just have a lot of red.
No,
shit.
that one I have a gold one similar to that red one where it goes from like gold to black.
Yeah, and then I have like this,
But this
just
is-
like pens and markers that I might.
This
need.
is my favorite one because it's also now I have to enable it on my computer, but it does Bluetooth as well. So
Ah,
by the way,
But
Davo,
yeah.
this is my other knife I have here too.
oh, there you go. That's nice. I like that.
It says,
Yeah, this is
it
one of
says
my
police on
favorite.
it. It's even got flashlight.
Oh, you know what? I bought that same knife and I tried on an old car. I tested out that seatbelt cutter. Man, that shit doesn't work for shit. It's fucking awful.
Dude, I got
This is one of
I
my
got-
favorite controllers right here.
I got this at
Yeah, that's
an
cool.
Amazon store, one of the bin stores. I
Oh,
found
yeah.
it in a bin.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I didn't get it for the seatbelt cutter. I got it for the knife because it's a fucking.
Well, right. Yeah, it is nice looking. It's got the nice saw on it too, which is really
Yeah.
nice. You know what though? You know what I probably do have more than you of Chamber, just to get a little competition going. How many controllers do you have sitting by? I think I have more.
About 5.
I think I have more. Okay,
I have
so
5. I got.
I
three-
have.
I got.
I'll put them on the desk. So I got the Xbox controller. I got my PS4 Scuff. I got this red Army Xbox controller. Then I have the white PS4 controller. Then I have the gold PS4 controller. Then I have the blue Army PS4 controller.
I
have a
got.
controller. I
have-
should send you.
Damn,
Davo.
how
Maybe
many
you could fix
PS4
it.
controllers you got?
An
You got-
unopened Days of Play PS4 controller.
I got like
Then
5
I have
controllers.
The PS5 controller.
I got.
That's all.
I got
That's all
3.
the ones I have.
I accidentally. I have about like 5 controllers though. I got like a PS4 S41/PC controller. I got my Xbox controller. I got my custom red PS5 controller here.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's made by Cinch. It has the mouse click triggers and back buttons. So yeah.
Like I said, Davo, I have a controller I should probably send you. Maybe you could fix it.
I actually have a bunch of spare parts just lying around.
Well,
I don't have them here anymore. I brought them to storage, but I can bring them back.
Well, I think it just needs to be opened up, taken
And I
apart,
got,
and really
like-
cleaned out.
And I got 2 spare
Okay.
PS5 controllers. So I got a total
There
of
you
like
go.
5 controllers right here.
Because I think it was from my daughter used it once, and she had something all over her hands. Some fucking food shit, and I tried to clean it out as best I could, but I couldn't.
Okay.
It's like some of the
Yeah,
buttons
it might-
just stick.
Oh, that's the only problem is that they stick.
Yeah.
Oh, Iceman could fix that in the
Oh,
Davo can fix
That's
that.
that's
Like I said,
easy
it
as
needs to
shit.
be opened up completely and cleaned out, I think, is the problem.
I don't think you might even like unless like she poured that shit on the controller and it got into the components. Like
That's
maybe,
what
maybe,
Iceman
but-
said.
She had something, I don't know, something food.
Well, she said it
sticky-
had something on her hands.
Yeah, so like
That's not
it
like,
got
you
in
know-
all over the buttons and whatnot. So like as you're pushing it, it's getting
Okay.
in and out with the buttons. So it's like,
Okay. Yeah. So what kind of controller is it? Xbox?
yeah, it was an
Okay.
Xbox
Yeah. So you
One
would just need
controller.
to.
I just don't
Yeah,
have
yeah,
the
so you could
screw.
just-
I don't have the screwdrivers to do it.
Oh shit! I'll fucking order you one. They're like fucking $10. You get like a little kit like this. Look right here. This thing costed me $11. It's got all the pry tools, all the bits. It's got a bunch of shit in there. It's perfect. It comes with everything. And then all you need after that, you get you can go on Amazon and get there's like a big container like this big of 99.9% isopropyl alcohol,
Mm-hmm.
and then get like little spray bottles from the dollar store, and then just open it up, spray the whole fucking thing down, air dust the shit out of it.
Wait a minute,
wipe it down
99%
with the microfiber
icy
cloth.
purple? That's
Icy purple? Yeah, sure. Icy
Yeah,
purple.
icy purple. Yeah, that's Chamber's favorite
Icy
drink.
purple, just like yeah, it's purple drink.
whatever. The fucking 99% alcohol, you know what I mean. That wouldn't that fucking dissolve on like instant touch?
No,
No, it
I
stays
use
wet for a while.
100% pure alcohol at work.
Yeah.
That shit dissolves pretty fast.
No, only
Oh,
if it's like a very baby amount.
It dries. It does dry relatively quick when you put it on something, but like if you put it on like a cotton swab or a rag, it's
Yeah,
not
it
going to
stays in
dry
there.
up that quick.
Yeah. As long as you put it in something that will soak it up. But if you put it on a hard surface and let the air evaporate it, it's gone within like
It'll be
under a
gone within
minute.
like 30 seconds.
Yeah. But yeah, you go in there and just wash it up real quick.
Purple, whatever y'all want to call
Yeah.
it.
Isopropyl alcohol.
Yeah, I
Icy
call it
purples.
icy purple. Icy
But
That's
yeah, I bought it. You
That's
can
the name
literally
of
go
the
to the dollar
episode.
store.
Icy purple.
Yeah, icy purple. But yeah, you can get like those little mini spray bottles, like these ones here. I got. These
Yeah,
at
I know
the
what you're
dollar
talking
store.
about.
Hold on. These ones. These little mini ones.
Yeah.
I got these at the dollar store. I got those, and then I just it was $10 for the big container of isopropyl. Or if you really wanted to, you can just get 70% out of the medical aisle. It would work the
Yeah,
same
that's-
way.
I
I
have a
use
big
about
bottle of that
the
shit.
70. I use the 70%. That's what I use.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. And you just spray it in there. Get yourself a little microfiber cloth, or you can get a Q-tip. Just get it all around the buttons and stuff. Put it all back in. Screw it together. As long as you don't unplug any wires, you're fine. It's hard to do it with the PS4 controller because I don't know why they designed it this way. So on a PS4 controller, you have this little touchpad thing,
Mhm.
right? The wire, for whatever reason, goes down and behind the motherboard and then plugs into the back. So when you take the two shells apart, you have that wire connecting the two of them. So you have to unplug the touchpad, then take it apart. It's like you physically have to take it out. And then the battery does the same thing too. The battery wire is mounted on the opposite side, but plugged in on the other side. And they're crisscrossed. So you have to unplug the battery as well as the
Crisscross
touchpad
applesauce.
just to get it out.
Mhm.
No, I'm sorry. It's just the battery. It's just the battery. It's not the fucking... The touchpad's just to get the other thing off. But it's annoying as shit is my point. And you have to plug it all back in and try to angle it right. When the first time doing it, it's annoying. But after a
Should-
while, you get used to it and you know how to do
Should we just look this up on YouTube?
it. Yeah, at this point, it's just a tech tool tip video.
Yeah. But
But either
Thank
way.
you for calling the Lean Armenian Tech Support. How may I help you?
Yeah, listen, you gotta remember.
Press one for
with
Armenian.
With these two and everybody else, I am essentially everybody's tech support when it comes to software and like little stuff like controllers. So every time someone asks me a question, I just get into it because I love this shit. So I'm gonna end up going on a rant or a ramble every time.
Davo just like being needed. That's all it is. When he's not
it's
needed,
not true. I just like to fix shit.
As Davo would say, to be fair, every time we have an issue while we're like in Discord or on stream, we're like, Davo's like, we don't even have to say his name. We just kind of look over towards him. It's like, all right, share your fucking screen.
Yeah, literally. That's how
he
we
could
go.
be at work, and he's like, share your screen. What the fuck did you do now?
Yeah, pretty much. And I had my own problems, which can be my new rant right now, if y'all don't mind me getting into that.
Oh, I do mind. Fuck you.
We told you it was going to be something so pathetically stupid, and
I don't even want to hear about it, so I heard about it for like 3 days.
All right, so mute yourself. But the growers not showers audience needs to know. Okay,
please tell them.
Okay.
Fuck
this
that
lovely
shit.
PC here that I have right here. This is my computer. Okay,
that's
this is what I use to game, and the reason why it's unplugged and on the bed right now is because
he's gonna fuck it later.
Me and Miss Scarlet Fury were going through settings because for whatever reason my stream was glitching out. Couldn't figure out what it was. We then figured that out, and I was like, you know what? The PC needs a deep clean anyway. Some drivers could be fucked up. Who knows? So I'll just fucking clean out the whole fucking thing. I'll take the GPU out. I'll take the RAM out and do a real deep clean. I did that. For whatever reason, motherfucker wouldn't start. Like, it started, got the power and everything. Everything was cool. But I don't know why, but like the RAM stick wouldn't light up at first, then I switched it, then it wouldn't light up again, then I reseated it again, then I reseated the GPU again, then I reseated it again, and then I reseated it again, and I just could not get a display. I tried doing it with the fucking with the display port through the GPU. I tried doing it through the motherboard on the display port, the HDMI on the motherboard, or the HDMI on the GPU, and took it out fully, then tried the integrated graphics. Took the battery out, tried to figure out if it was the CMOS on the motherboard. Fucking nada. Didn't get a fucking picture. I go to Geek Squad, they tell me it's going to be $40 to fucking bring it in and have them look at it. I said, all right, cool. I'm fine with that. I bring it in. They tell me it's $100. So I'm like, fine, whatever. $100 for diagnostic. They diagnosed the whole thing. They called me the next day. They said everything's all good. And I'm like, all right, I'll come there to pick it up. So I go to pick it up. They say fucking that all I needed to do was fucking take the RAM out and put that bitch back in and reseat it one more time, and all of a sudden it just worked. So I paid $100 for something that I just needed to do one more time. So instead of 10 times, I just needed to do it 11, and then all of a sudden it worked. And I paid $100 for them to do what I could have done at home. So I was kind of pissed. But the point is that my baby is okay, and they did, because this was the bonus, which I actually do appreciate. They did go in there and actually, once they figured out that it was working and everything was optimal, go in there and do a full cleaning for free based on my, knowledge, because I didn't need to have them check everything because I told them what I did. So they gave me a full legitimate cleaning. So that's nice. I got a professional cleaning for free. So at least they threw that in.
That's good.
So that's nice. Yeah.
I mean,
so I respected that.
I didn't take my computer to Geek Squad when I got new parts I needed to put in. About a year or so ago, I put in new power supply, a new AOI, and there was something else.
I think it's AIO.
Whatever.
Sure. Either way, it doesn't matter.
iOS.
I know what you meant.
But I put.
You say iOS?
Yeah, iOS.
Shut the fuck up, Shane.
I was being funny. Damn. Fuck y'all. I can't make a bad joke. Fuck y'all.
No, you can't. You're supposed to be the smart one here.
I'm smarter than Davo.
That's not fucking true.
I'm smarter than Davo. I knew better than to pull my fucking PC out on a fucking rug and try to clean it.
Hey, listen, now I know what to do. So
glad I'm not you.
I'm
glad I'm not Davo. I'm glad I didn't pay
I
$100
replaced a
for
couple
nothing.
of the parts in my computer because I was having trouble where everything just started going like running like shit. Didn't know what was wrong.
Yeah.
Turns out the original cooler I had was shit in the bed. It was a terrible, single fan double stacked iBuyPower piece of shit.
Yeah.
So, I bought myself a better, MSI one that fits better in the case. Got, I think it's like an 850 watt power supply, so I boosted the amount of power and whatnot.
Yeah.
The only thing I was upset with this shop that they didn't do was when they put all the new stuff in and made sure everything was good, was all the cables on the other side. They undid a bunch of them and they never put them back together.
Right.
Everything just got stuffed in there. We're like, fuck it, we'll just stuff it in there,
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well, at least I know it's all good. And I
Yep.
think the next thing I'm gonna do with this, I don't really need to upgrade much else, but I do need to replace this back fan because it's starting to make that little rattling sound. So I'm gonna replace that. And then this PSU is the one that came with the pre-built, and it's one of those ones where all the cords go into the PSU and then they plug in inside the little box, like the outer shell.
Yeah.
So I want to get a better PSU because it's just like one random one that came with the pre-built, and that's why it was so cheap. So at some point I do want to get a better PSU for this, and then this will be all set.
Yeah, like I said, that's what I did. I just bought the cooler and the power supply, both of mine, because almost all my shit in the computers is MSI brand.
Yeah.
But I bought all my shit on Amazon, got it real good.
Yeah. I was also thinking about doing this, and you guys can tell me if this is dumb.
It's dumb.
But well, no, hold on. So my PC has 4. I don't know if it's PCIe or PCLE. I've never understood. I don't know what. I think it's PCIe, but the PCIe slots for the GPU. It has 4 slots. I have it in 1, so I could technically put another GPU in there. Technically, but I would need to upgrade the CPU. I don't think it's necessary, but one day I could just have 2 GPUs in here working together.
But you definitely need a better power supply for that.
That's why, yeah, I was gonna upgrade the power supply, upgrade the RAM, upgrade the CPU, and just put one more GPU in there and have them work together. So I'd have 2. I don't know if I'd want to do 2 new GPUs or if I would just put another 6600 XT in here. For anyone that doesn't know AMD, 6600 is equivalent to a 3060. But yeah, so I'm not sure which one.